Hello everyone and welcome to the last episode of Human Resource Machine. Today we have to do 5 floors, so we're doing 5 years worth in the game, and then we have the last coffee break, which is called End Program. Congratulations. I have no idea what's going to happen then. Personally, my prediction is that robots are going to take over the world, and they're going to take over my job, and I'm just going to be unemployed and or dead and or retired because I'm getting kind of old. This is like year 34 now. Yeah, 34, man. I've worked at the company for 34 years. I think it's probably about time I retired. But anyway, let's play the vowel incinerator. That sounds fun. Yeah, right. Yes, hell. Wait, hi, yes, hello. Ah, I get it. What is the meaning of this? Ahem. Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Good luck. Well, now what the hell am I gonna do? Oh, I know what I gotta do here. I'm pretty sure the only thing you can do here is compare every single letter with the letters on the board here to make sure that none of them are equal. Because when you subtract them from each other, if you get 0, that means it's one of those letters. So I guess all we gotta do for this one, guys, is we just need to take the inbox and subtract it from A, E, I, O, and U to find out if any of them equals 0. And if it does, that means that it must be the same letter that's on the board somewhere. And then once it gets to 5, that'll be 0, and then it'll go to the outbox. This one should actually be pretty damn simple. So hopefully I'm right, because I don't want to spend forever at it, because we have 5 to do today, which is more than we did last time, and last time still took forever. So let's get started. So this one's a pretty simple program, guys. I'm going to walk you through it real quick. So what this guy is going to do is he's going to grab a 0 and put it in 6. And he's going to throw it away, and he's going to grab an F. The F is going to be laid in 7. And then he's going to compare A, E, I, O, and U to that to make sure that A, E, I, O, and U are not F. And none of them are F, obviously, because F is not a vowel, okay? So watch this. He goes over, and he checks it. Okay, it's -5. So we don't need to jump because it's not 0. Instead, what he's going to do is he's going to bump that up 1, okay? And now he's going to jump back here, and he's going to copy from 6 now, and 6 is now 1 instead of 0. So you can see he's going through each letter of the alphabet that is a vowel. He's jumping if it's 0, which is not again. He's gonna do the same thing over again until he actually gets to 5. And once he gets to 5, he's gonna jump because 5 is 0, and he's just gonna go ahead and put the F in the outbox. So watch this. He's gonna over grab the 5, and he's gonna jump if it's 0. He's gonna copy from 7. He's gonna go to the outbox, and let's just keep on. Wait a second. Nope. Forgot to put a jump in right here. The last jump needs to go in so we can go back to the first again. There you go. Now it should work. Watch the magic happen. Okay, it's gonna take a super long time. Well, trust me, okay? The magic is gonna happen. You can just watch a little bit of it, and then we'll skip to the end. Woo! We did it! Wait for it. Yeah! Vowel incinerator. Size challenge. Oh, look who got the size challenge. And I also got the speed challenge. I knew this one was an easy one. I don't know why it was. I expected it to be pretty hard, but it wasn't. I got both of the challenges on it. Let's move on to the duplicate removal. I guess you're gonna just have to compare two things to make sure they're not the same. That should also be pretty... You're fired! Well, what the hell just happened here, man? Why is there a hole in the wall? Haha, just kidding. But I do have a note here from your other supervisor. She's out sick today. But she says, it's time to eliminate inefficiencies. And that's it. Okay. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox unless you've seen the same value before. Discard any duplicates. I feel like this is going to be a little bit more complicated, because they're going to need to lay each one down on the board. That's why there's 14 spaces, I would imagine. Well, let's get to it. So this little command right here, guys, should allow him to place every number here. I'm not sure how that's going to help us yet, but we're going to do it just to see. Okay, I want to know how many numbers there were, and apparently there are 10 of them. Not enough stuff in the outbox. I know we need 5 items. Don't worry. Let's ask this guy for a little bit of help. Tell me more, bro. Yeah, I'm scared of her too. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, give me an example. If your inbox is that, your outbox should be DCEB. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. I guess we should get to work. I knew this was gonna happen, guys. I knew I was gonna start recording this video. It was gonna be kind of easy at first, and now all of a sudden, boom, roadblock. I don't know what to do about this roadblock, okay? Because the problem here I'm having, okay, I'll explain it to you. I can lay them down and I can check each one to make sure they're not duplicates. But how do I make sure that once it gets to an empty space, that it doesn't just get all screwed up? I don't know how to do that. Wait, we could put 0s there. That's what we could do. We could put 0s on everything. Okay, we'll do that. We'll put 0s on everything. I think the issue I have with this game, guys, is I like to do things really efficiently, and when I can't think of an efficient way to do something, I really have a hard time making myself do it the inefficient way because it just feels so wrong. I don't know how efficient this thing is. There's 20 steps. I think the optimization challenge calls for 17. But this should work, I think, because what we're going to do here is we're going to put all the zeros here, okay? Then we're going to take a letter and put it on 5, and then we're going to compare. So we're going to grab a 0, but since it's 0, that means we just got to stick a D there, okay? And then we're going to stick the D in the outbox. Now when we go back, it's going to be a little bit different. We had to make sure that the 14 was 0 because we got to restart. We lay an A there now, and we check to see if A is different than B. And since it is, we're going to bump that up, and then we're going to keep going. Now we're going to... Shit, no, don't copy that to that. Why did you do that? Why did you copy that to 5? What the... Shit. Okay, I fixed my mistakes, guys. I'm pretty sure there were just a few errors in there. But this time, we're good. We're going to lay the zeros down. We're going to do an E. Now, we already know that the first one works fine, okay? We take an E, we put it in the beginning, and then we stick it in the outbox. Now, I got this thing set up here where the last number shows where the next number needs to go, so hopefully it works. This is going to show a non-zero, so we're going to bump that up 1, and then we're going to try the 0. But since it's 0, that means you got to take a C, add it to 1, and then outbox it. It's working. So now we're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to reset everything. We're going to go back and do a C again. But of course, you know, since E is not the same as C, we're going to move on to C. But since C is the same as C, we're going to go ahead and restart again. Watch this. Boom. Jump if it's 0, restart. Now B should do fine, okay? B is not going to get compared with anything. Oh, no. No. Stop. We made a mistake here again. We need to actually set it so that when you jump, this jump is 0 isn't really working. That goes back up to the top if it's 0. But no, we can't go back to the top if it's 0. We got to go back down to the bottom first. And we actually have to do the copy from and copy to again because we need to reset everything. Now it should work. Damn it, it's so hard to get these things to work sometimes. Let's just speed it all up and see what happens. Wah! Okay, so far so good. We got a D and an A. Yep, and an E. And we should also get a B now. We got a B. And an E. We gotta get, no, we already got an E. What's the one we haven't gotten yet? C. There were no C's in this one. Okay, well it worked. I don't care. I don't care what happened there as long as it worked. All right, so size challenge 21. I know it's not the best, but it'll do. And speed challenge was also not the best. Well, I mean, what can you do, man? If you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. And also, guys, I'm sorry if my commentary is really like sporadic. Like most of the time, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can kind of explain things to you guys without getting too convoluted. And then when I make mistakes, I like to go back and try and explain everything over again without having to show you all the mistakes as well because it just adds extra confusion in there. But we're good. Okay, let's move on. We got a scavenger chain. I don't know what that is, but it's year 37 and we're getting super freaking old. What the hell are you doing here? Cough, cough. Yes, it's getting a little drafty up here. Facilities management has been notified, but we still have work to do. All right, I expected the other dude. I don't know why. Did they switch? I think they alternate or something. I'm getting really confused. Each pair on the floor contains... Oh, Jesus. What is this? Each pair on the floor contains 1 data to the address of another one of the pairs. A scrambled chain. What? Okay. Each thing in the inbox is an address of one of the pairs. Outbox the data for that pair and also the data in all following pairs in the chain. The chain ends when you reach a negative address. Repeat until the inbox is empty. The fuck? This looks way too simple to actually work, guys. It's only 9 steps. But if you look at the 9 steps and you know what's going on, I think it makes sense. Because what we're doing is we're gonna copy it. Okay, we're gonna place it on the floor. There's a 0. That means go to the 0 spot and outbox. We got an E. Then we have to go to 0 plus 1, so we bump it. Then we copy from to the wait, hang, what? No. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Okay, I had a copy from one thing right here. It should have been a copy from 15. Now it should work. Here we go. So the 23 goes down. That means go over here. Pick up an A, put it in the outbox, bump 23 up by 1. That means go to 24 now. So we're gonna pick up a 10 and we're gonna put it back where the 15 was. And then we're gonna go to the number 10 spot, which is P. So we're gonna put the P in the outbox. We're gonna take so we're gonna take it and bump it up 1. We're gonna go to 20, put that where the 15 is. Okay, that means go get an E. Put that there. We got IPA. And then when we bump it up 1 more, we're gonna go to -1. And if we have a -1, that means we gotta, oh, hang on a second. When we copy from 15 here, no, when we copy from that number, guys, if it's negative, we need to restart, and I had to jump if negative in the wrong place, so now it should work. Let's just speed it up here, okay? There you go, there's EPA. Now, since it's -1, he restarts. So now you got a 0, we're gonna go E, yada, yada, yada. And it should work. Do it. Do it. We did it. Yes, there's no way there's any quicker way to do that or any more efficient way. We got the size challenge. We didn't get the size challenge. Oh, I'm not letting you get away with that because we still got the speed challenge, guys, which means we have one step in there that we don't need, and it must be in the beginning. Let's go back and find out. I got it, guys. We are copying to 15 down in number 8 right here. We don't need to do that because the only time that's going to happen is when we need to go back. So if we just set the jump to go before where we copy to 15, it should work. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We are going to get a size challenge that is now complete. And, of course, the speed challenge is also complete because it was last time. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Now we are doing number 39, the re-coordinator. We got 3 done so far. I'm pretty proud of that, guys. I've been recording for 37 minutes, so I think we might be able to hit my goal of recording for about an hour. Though, then again, the sorting floor might be extremely hard, so I won't count my chickens before they hatch, okay? Let's do the re-coordinator now. Hello, it's you again. What's happening? Pawn to... Oh, shit, we're playing chess. That's not good. And check and mate. Yes, I win again. I find the game is most enjoyable when playing against the best player I know, myself. Each number in the inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. Send to the outbox the coordinates of that tile, column first, row second. No, I won't do that because I have no idea how. So an address of 6 has coordinates 2 and 1. You may ask your boss for more examples. Boss, can you give me more examples here because I'm confused. If your inbox is 8, 9, the outbox should be 0, 2, 1, 2. Okay, because 8 is 0 and 2, and then 9 is 1 and 2. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I understand how this works, but I really don't know how to actually do it with a program. Tell me more. What is the secret to being a practically perfect person? Yes, I like to remember the 4 P's. Proper, planning, prevents, problems. Yes, now we know. But it's all about the execution. Well, how about I execute you for giving me shitty advice, because that was freaking awful. You didn't tell me anything. You just told me make sure you do a good job. So I think the best way to look at this, guys, is to look at the numbers and see how you get each. So we have a 0 and a 4 here. So if we have 12, 12 is the coordinates of 0 and 3. So how would we get that? One more thing I want to know. I want to know how many steps we need. 14 commands. Okay, and 76 steps. I think I know what to do here, guys. I mean, I don't really know how to do it, but I think I know how we need to carry this out, okay? There's a 0 and a 4 on the floor, so I think we need to do something with remainders. If we subtract 12 from 4, or 4 from 12, we're going to get 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So then we have 0 and 3, right? That's as far as I got, okay? That's literally all I've gotten so far. But if you do 13 minus 4, you're going to get a remainder of minus 3. And the coordinates of 13 are 1 and 3. So that means that the 3 is fine, but then the 1 comes in because of the fact it's minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Huh. Okay. You guys can see that there might have been some light bulbs going off in my head there. I think I know how to do it now. If I could get past 30-something levels, I can get past 30-something levels plus 1, right? Of course I can. So this particular thing I got done here, guys, should work for number 12. It won't work for 13, I don't think, because they don't have that step put in yet. But we got to do one thing at a time, and it should work for 12. Because what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 4 from it now. Okay? 4 gets subtracted, now we have 8. So we'll put 8 there, and bump that up 1. Now we're going to take 8, subtract 4 from it, and bump it up again. So there you go, lay it down, bump it. And now we're going to take 4, subtract 1 more time, we're going to get 0. We're going to go bump 1 more time, take that to the outbox. Shit, because we got to do 0 and then 3. Okay, guys, so I got a number that's divisible by 4 because I need to check this part, and this part only works for multiples of 4. I don't have the rest of the stuff for the remainder put in, but watch this. We're going to take a 0 and put it in 12 just so we got something to copy from later. Then we're going to take this 4, lay it here. We're going to copy it, and we're going to subtract it. We have a 0. So that means that it's 0 here, and then we're going to grab this one and bump it up and put a 0 there as well. 0 and 1 is 4. So we got that part worked out. Now we need to devise a way to get it to work for remainders. That's the only other part we got to do. And I don't think that's that hard. I think that's actually pretty easy. So here we have a 3. Okay, and 3 is obviously not a multiple of 4, so we're going to have a remainder left over. So let's see what happens with that. So we are going to take a 0 and put it here. We're going to grab the 3. And then when we actually subtract it, we're actually going to get a negative number. So we're going to take that number and add it back to 4 again, or subtract it from 4. 4 minus that number is 3. So we take, what, 5? Oh, yeah, no, we got to add that one. We don't have to subtract it, we got to add it. So add 13. The code I'm using right now, guys, is stupidly complex for what it is, but I just do not have time to think about all these extra steps that I can get rid of. So I'm just gonna let it happen, okay? 12 should be in 0 and 3. So let's see what happens here. Since it's divisible by 4, it shouldn't really be an issue. It should work okay, because we'll bump that up, and we'll bump it up one more time. There you go. That's gonna bump again. Do it. Okay, there's a 0, and then we're gonna bump it up and get to 3. So 0 and 3 is done. We're gonna do the exact same thing again for the next one, obviously, because it's another 12. And now we're gonna go with 3. Now we're bumping this one down so it's back to 0 again. I mean, there's other ways you could do it. I guess you could just copy from 12, but that's what I did because I'm an idiot. So now what we do is we get a negative and we put it there and we add the 4 to it. Boom. And then we can put that in the outbox, and then we put the 0 in the outbox as well. 3 and 0 gives you 3. And now the last one is gonna work as well, and we're done. I can't believe I actually did that. And now after... You son of a bitch. What did I do wrong here? Go back, because I gotta debug this. Okay, this thing right here, guys, was not supposed to be jump if negative. It was supposed to be jump if 0. Okay, that was one of those complicated steps that I didn't need to make, but I did. There. I could have just switched all that to a copy from 12 to 14, but it's too late now, okay? We're doing it this way. Watch the magic happen. No mistakes. No whammies, baby. No whammies. Woo, we're doing it! Oh my god, I've got a 2 and a 1 and nothing bad happened. Nobody got mad at me. We got a 2 and a 3 and nobody's mad at me. We're gonna get a 2 and a 3 and again, and we're gonna be done. Look at that. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa! And as you can see, way too many steps for that one. What can you do? Speed challenge? Not a freaking chance, man. Not a freaking chance. But now, we get the privilege going on to the very last one. The sorting floor. I do like how they give you a little bit of an alternate path if you want to take it, just because these are so hard to do. That makes it so that you know, you don't tear your hair out trying to actually beat this game. These are just bonus levels that you can do if you're feeling extra smart. Year 41, guys. The sorting floor. This is the last one, and I want to do it really bad. Hey, it's this guy again. Okay. Hey, check out this new office. We've really climbed the corporate ladder together. Thank you. My supervising skills truly are adequate. Your skills are pretty good too. Whatever it is you do over there. So, are you ready? Okay, so you've already given me something. Why have you already given me something? What the hell's going on? For each 0 terminated string in the inbox, sort the contents of the string, smallest first, biggest last, and put the results in the outbox. Repeat for each string? What? No, I don't want to do that. That sounds really complicated, and I would just rather be done. Okay, we're an hour in, and I just want it to be over now. I just want to find out what's gonna happen in the end of this game. But okay, so let's see what this does here, because there's already something done out for us. So let's watch and see what that does. Copy from 24, copy to 20. Okay, then inbox, copy that one to 0, and then bump it 1, and then we're gonna inbox, copy that one there. Okay, so they did that out for me so I wouldn't have to actually put the string there myself. I mean, it's not even that hard of a step, really. But that's the same way I do it when I do them. I copy from a 0, put it over there, and then I bump it. So I feel nice and at home here, okay? Because I understand. Not enough stuff in the outbox. No, I understand, man. I understand. I think what we need to do here, guys, is we need to copy from each of the 0, 1, 2, 3, and then we need to find out which ones are bigger than the others by just subtracting from each one. And if none of them end up being being bigger, then you put that one there, right? Or no, if none of them end up being smaller, then you put it there. So if they're all negative, let's just do it and find out. Please, can you tell me more? How do you sort? Don't ask me. Sometimes I eat the bread before I make my sandwich. Sometimes I put my shoes on before my socks. And I think I'm getting younger. What? I don't think I was ever a kid. Were you? Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. I was really hoping for some, like, actual... Oh my god, these things are huge. No. No, is there really that much stuff in the string? Oh. What do I do with it? I don't even know. Like, look how long that thing is. That is really freaking long. So, it's not just about making a string, guys. I thought I could just make a string. You know, and make a bunch of different strings depending on if it's higher or lower. But that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So what the hell is gonna work? I don't know. This doesn't even seem possible to me. The other ones were like, okay, so I gotta figure out how to do it. And this one is just like, that's all I can do is slap myself in the face because that's how I feel right now. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I've been doing this for a while. I've managed to get 31 steps. It's not working properly. I got some things screwed up, but I've been at this for an hour and a half now, and I know it's going to take me longer than the amount of time I have right now to record, because, you know, I'm a normal person, and I got everyday things I need to do. So I'm going to have to stop this here, and I'm going to have to come back at a later time, try and figure it out on my own, and when I do figure it out, I need to record the end of this video so we can see the end of the game. I could look it up online, but I really don't want to. I did every single level in this game by myself, and I want to do the last one as well. So if you see me wearing different clothes after the cut, it's only because this took me a long time to figure out. I did it, guys. I finally did it. It's 11:41 p.m. right now. It's 2 days later, and I've been sitting here for over an hour now just fiddling with this freaking game, and I finally got it. It finally works. It sorts all the freaking thingies, puts them in the outbox, and now you guys are going to be able to witness the end of the game. I don't really think I'm going to try and explain it right now, guys. I'll do the best I can for the people who really do care about it. You take each number, you put it in the 11 slot, and you check all the other numbers to see if any of the numbers are smaller than it. And if none of the numbers are smaller than it, that means that's the smallest number, and you put it in the outbox. You replace it with a 0, and then when it comes to that number again, you just skip it. And you basically keep going through the list until all the numbers have been put into the outbox. It could take a few tries depending on how, depending on the order that they're in. But you just watch now, okay? Just watch what happens. We're gonna get a 12, a 49, and a 93 happening here. I think what you need to do for the optimization challenge is do it in under 34 steps. I had to add in an extra 5 or 6 steps. I thought I had it. I thought I had 34, but then I had to add in a bunch of steps because something wasn't working. It's probably easily optimized in this situation, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I had to put in that -1 there. That was never a -1. I think it sets it up as a 0 in the beginning, but I realized that if you do it as a -1, when you actually see it as a negative, you can check, see if it's negative, and then you can take the number to the outbox. But hey, look at that. It's gonna work. I think it should be okay with just one number, guys. I haven't tested the last part yet. No. Where did the T go? You're killing me. Oh, man. Go back through all the steps. I gotta find out where the hell the T went, guys. Ah! You guys do not realize how disappointed I am right now. I was so happy. You can see how happy I was when I started recording this again, and I thought I had it. So what's happening here? They're all zeros, and then when it gets there, it's taking the 0. Oh, no. Why isn't it taking a T? Why aren't you taking a T? The T is supposed to be what's next. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I fixed the problem, guys. I don't know what I did. Well, what I did was I reset it so that it wouldn't accidentally skip one of the letters. So it's not skipping any letters now, I think. It should do the T, okay? Because it should go back and try the T again if it doesn't get it. No, because if that happens in the 0, it's going to keep going T forever. Is it going T forever? It's not going T forever. I think we're good. Okay. No, there's 2 zeros. Okay, there's 2 zeros in it. Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. That's good. That's good. I keep freaking myself out, guys. One more. There's the T, guys. The T is going to go over there. Yep. And now we're putting a 0 there. When we get to -1, we're going to check the 0. Since it's a 0, we're going to start again. I do it one more time. One more time with no screw-ups. If the first one didn't screw up, this one shouldn't screw up either, guys, okay? That's just basic common sense, right? I have no idea. I hope so. I would like to point out here that the last 2 numbers of this thing took almost 2 minutes to do. That is ridiculous. 2 minutes to do 2 numbers in that thing? That is so freaking long. But now we just got 1 left to do. And we're going to watch this one in regular speed because I want to see it. It's going to be beautiful, okay? He's going to grab the 59. He's going to lay it down. And he's going to check it on 59. And he's going to get the -1. He's going to place it in the outbox, and we're done. Okay, he's like 59. Yep, that's smaller than 59. So let's just go ahead, put it in the outbox, and we're done. Yeah! What are you doing? Just stop. There's no need for this. We're done. There's no more things to get. Please stop. You're freaking me out, buddy. You're really freaking me out here. If this doesn't work, oh, gotta go to 0. Check the 0, and now we're done. Because he knows that it's a 0, and zeros aren't good. I know I don't have it. I don't even care, okay? I don't care about the speed challenge either. Yes, it took me 2,719 steps to do it, but I don't give a shit. Because it's done. Okay, well, yeah, I know these challenges can be very difficult. I agree. Let's go to the elevator, and let's end the program. Congratulations!
Congratulations. You've really become an invaluable instruction follower.
Yes, don't worry, your job is safe.
They have voices now.
Electric box.
It's called a computer.
Told
It
ya.
generates through a list of simple instructions called a program.
It has a small amount of memory to store data while processing, like tiles on the floor,
It has inputs.
and outputs.
Its simple instructions can be used together in infinite combinations to compute just about anything you can imagine.
A truly efficient worker that never sleeps.
It's going to change everything.
Please take your things and enjoy whatever it is you people do out there. Congratulations.
Am I going down the elevator right now? I think I'm going down the elevator. What? People are shooting guns? Man, what the hell is going on? Oh, are they fighting? They're fighting robots. No way. Oh my god. That is so cool. We do get to do stuff with robots, guys. I knew my job was gonna get taken over by robots, and a computer is definitely a robot. I was right there. And I also wanted to see some robot warfare, and that was cool too. Yay! Finally, I'm retired. After 44 years with the company, I can finally go outside. Woo! I'm so excited right now, guys. I'm sorry. Alice, Betty, Carol, Boss Man, and Boss Lady. You guys can all go to hell, okay? I didn't even enjoy working for you. It was bullshit. But here we are, and here I am, and see you later. Thanks for playing. See you later, buddy. Hope you don't, like, you know, drop dead soon. Is there anything else gonna happen, or is this it? I want more. I want more. Career milestone 6. We got the last achievement, guys. And now here we are. And we can restart the entire game. So welcome to episode 1 of Human Resource Machine. I'm kidding. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, it's 42 years at the company. I thought it was 44. Okay, I was wrong. But anyway, yeah, there you go, guys. The game is over. That's what happens at the end. You get replaced by a computer and you get to retire. So I guess it's not that bad. I mean, if you work with the company that long, up until retirement, I wouldn't really care that much if I got kicked out. You know, or fired, whatever you want to call it. Laid off, perhaps? I'm not even sure what the term would be. But yeah, there you go. That is the end of Human Resource Machine. I'd just like to say thank you guys for, you know, enjoying the series. It was a series that I didn't plan on making. I really didn't. I know it's not the type of game that most people want to see, especially not on my channel. A lot of my games are really silly, you know. Every now and then we do a serious game. And for the most part, it's silly games. It's not super hard to think about games. But this one was different. This is something that I got into and I enjoyed way more than I thought that I would. You know, I was like, oh, yeah, it's just whatever. It's one of those games about doing a little bit of coding. And then when I got in and played it, I was like, wow, this is actually really, really fun. So yeah, once again, guys, thank you for letting me do this series. You know, it wasn't the greatest series for views, but there were enough views to keep it going and to keep me happy. And that's all that matters. So thank you once again. I think I said thanks like 3 times now, but I want you guys to know that I appreciate you, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.